In 2017, the Hermiston Bulldogs claimed Oregon's 5A championship. They've moved on to the WIAA, meaning there is no defending champion. But there are two teams that definitely want the job. Sky 8 overhead as Wilsonville takes on Churchill. What's good, everyone? I'm Orlando Sanchez. We kick off with a battle of the top teams in the OSAA coaches poll. Playoff atmosphere in week 2. Wildcat student section holding it down. And this one had highlights galore. Nathan Overholt connects with Sam Westing, and dude is making everyone miss. That ties the game at 21. So we stay in the second quarter, and you won't see a better catch than this one. His name, Jonah Gomez. Give me the loot. Ensuing play. Uh-oh, we got a fumble. But Overholt, he isn't phased. And he drops a dive to Westing where only he can get it. This game lived up to the hype, folks. Wilsonville wins it 57-50 on a score with 3 seconds left. Both teams hoping for a playoff sequel. Count me among them. Sky 8 flying east to Clackamas, where the defending champs visiting Sherwood for the Bowman's home opener. And they got things going in style. Second play from scrimmage, Caleb Jordan flinging it out to Thomas Tolanen. Woo! He's off to the races. 58 yards when it's all said and done. It set up Noah Hobbs for the score. Clackamas struggled on offense in Hawaii, but they corrected a lot of things. They blew out Sherwood 43-14. Last year, Lake Oswego knocked Jesuit out of the playoffs in the quarterfinals. Last night, Jesuit looking for a little revenge at home. We picked things up in the fourth quarter. Lake Oswego already up 14-0, 31 yards out, and that is Jackson Laurent finding Casey Filkins. Go on with your bad self. Just like that, it's 20-0 advantage Lakers. We're in the fourth now, and Jesuit down 20-7 when Will Spitznagel making something happen. Woo! Check it out. Right place, right time to a sliding Joey Gatto. Jesuit comes within 6, but misses the onside kick. No revenge in this one. Lake Oswego holds on for the win, 20-14. It's probably taken a full week for West Linn fans to calm down after their overtime thriller over Central Catholic. What a game that was. Okay, well, they hosted a McNary team hoping to bounce back from a rough loss in North Medford. Sky 8 providing the views. West Linn jumped out early in the first, but McNary storming back. The play action fakes out everyone. Eric Barker hits Jacob Jackson. That was a pickup of nearly 30 yards. And that set up Noah Bach for the score. But this night would be too much for the other guys. It's West Linn holding on for the win, 55-27 over McNary. Last year's Three Rivers champs, Tiger, looking like the real deal once again. They hosted Barlow, and this is Drew Carter hitting Max Lenzy. He gone. 56-yard house call. Tiger dialing up the big plays all night long. How about some Jazz Ross? Oh, hauling it in for a 98-yard touchdown. Someone get that man a Gatorade. That is a lot of steps on the Fitbit for us old folks. Tiger rolls 58-14. After being away for a few years, Oregon City is back in the Three Rivers League. They started league play hosting Tualatin. Both teams coming off big wins. This one was a lot of fun. We opened things up in the first quarter. Kyle Dernity, get your roll on, young fella. Chucks this one 50 yards. And Caden Dixon, you got this, man. That put Tualatin up 14-0. Oregon City putting up a fight. Colby Iverson to Zacchaeus Dennis lead. House call. That made it 14-7. These teams would trade scores for most of the night. Tualatin, though, gets the W on the road, 36-28. We saw lightning delays in a few games, including Sprague at Lakeland. Looked like we showed up to the wrong field. Eventually, they got back to work. Down 27-0, the visiting Olympians hoping to turn that into a comeback. Chris Sharp's short run cut it to 27-6. He would score again short time later. this game was all about the Pacers. Lake Ridge moves to 2-0, 41-20 over Sprague. How about a battle of the birds? Southridge Skyhawks and the Lincoln Cardinals. Skyhawks, though, they rule. Kevon Eddy takes the second half kickoff. Oh, he is in the house. 90 yards for the score. Southridge rolls over Lincoln, 42-20, your final. Your votes sent Sky 8 into the air over Beaverton. More than half of the game of the week votes went to South Salem and Sunset. First time the Paulos had the ball and they went deep. A 72-yard scoring strike from Craig Callum to Nate Archibald. Dude is ballin'. Sunset never looked back. How about another one? This time, Callum to Nick Niedermeyer. Sunset rolls over South Salem, 36-3 the final. The Aloha Warriors looking for a 2-0 start hosting Gresham. Sky 8 getting there just in time to see them cap off a nice TD drive. Alex Reed, you are on Friday Night Flights, young fella. That's tied at 21. That score isn't a misprint either. Check it out. More than 100 total points, and it is Gresham who wins the shootout 54-50. Let's head up west, 185th to Westview. The Wildcats hosting Glencoe. We pick it up in the second half. Westview starting at its own 4, but that just means Aaron Jones, it's your time to shine. Oh, thank you to the technology of editing here. 96-yard score, that's worth 6 points, and Westview destroys Glencoe 53-14. We showed you the emotional night at Liberty earlier in the news as the Beaverton Beavers honored their late teammate Reese Wygant. Both Beaverton and Liberty hoping for a 2-0 start to the season. Sky 8 in the air over Hillsborough, and this game would belong to the Liberty Falcons. Bradley Norman taking the keeper in for the TD. Liberty wins it 42-27. Cleveland at Wilson, a pair of PIL schools playing for the first time in the 5A ranks. Check it out, Ben Fowler finding Andy Martinez for the score. Cleveland, though, would strike back. Max Gillen goes into sicko mode, weaving through traffic. That's a touchdown. This game would be a nail-biter, but Wilson holds off Cleveland 28-27. More news coming up after the break.